So as you can see here, and also right behind me, we have some deadlift platforms. Now here at Universal Strength Gym, we actually have 4 platforms in total. We have 2 deadlifting platforms, and we have 2 Olympic weightlifting platforms. Now, a lot of people don't really know what the difference is and why there's a need to have really any difference, why have one or the other. And I want to clear it up for you very simply so you understand the importance of each one. Now I'll start off with the deadlifting platform because, well, that's where I'm at right now. A deadlifting platform traditionally is about 4 foot by 8 foot in terms of dimensions. Usually has either wood or stall mat in the middle, always has stall mat on the 2 ends. Sometimes it'll have band pegs like these, so you can use resistance bands for your deadlifting movements, and it is primarily used just for deadlifting, either conventional or sumo. You can use it for things like barbell rows and similar movements, but usually it's going to be just for deadlifting. Now with the Olympic platforms, we have one here and one right behind me. You can tell immediately that it's much larger than the deadlifting platform. It's 8 foot by 8 foot. No band pegs, because band pegs wouldn't make sense to have on a platform for the movements you're going to be performing. But the reason the size is basically twice as big is because with a deadlift, they're usually pretty stationary, meaning that whether you're pulling conventional or sumo, your feet don't really move. You go straight up and straight down. With an Olympic lift, things like the clean and press or a snatch, you're throwing the weight over your head, which is going to throw off your center of gravity and your balance. So usually to compensate for that, once the weight is overhead, you'll see people be moving back and forth, a few steps forward, a few steps backwards, sometimes even side to side to regain their balance before the judge says they can drop the weight. With this, we have 8 foot by 8 foot. Gives you plenty of room to move, to find your balance, and perfect those movements. You're usually always going to have stall mats on each side, obviously to brace the weight. You're going to be using bumper plates because since you're dropping the weight from a lot further distance, you want to minimize that impact and the shock absorption. And almost always you're going to see wood through the front. It's easier for an Olympic lifter to use rather than stall mats because the stall mats, especially we have here, they have little rivets in them. It's very easy for that to interrupt their movement. And like I mentioned, a weightlifting platform does not have band pegs because there's really no movement you're probably going to be doing that would honestly make sense to use a resistance band. So we don't have any band pegs on here. However, you can still deadlift on here. The weightlifting platform is a lot more versatile than a deadlifting platform because along with the Olympic lifts, you can deadlift on here and you can even squat on here. Yes, if we have a pair of squat stands over in the corner, I don't know if you can see them in view, but if both the power racks are taken up, you can actually load a bar with weights on the squat stands and squat down here. The only difference is you wouldn't have any safeties, but it does add a 3rd squatting station without taking up the room of a power rack. So I hope this video cleared up a few questions you might have had about the differences between the deadlift platform and the weightlifting platform. We have both of them here at Universal Strength Gym to facilitate the needs of both the powerlifters and the Olympic weightlifters. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and don't forget that notification bell so you can see whenever we upload new content. From here at Universal Strength Gym, train hard, and we'll see you next time.